In a quiet town, at the corner of an empty street, stood a small bakery run by an elderly man named Mr. Henry. Every morning, before sunrise, he unlocked the door, lit the oven, and baked bread and pastries that filled the air with the smell of home. But fewer people came each day, and most mornings, the money barely covered the cost of ingredients. Still, Mr. Henry baked with care, believing effort mattered, even when no one noticed. One chilly morning, a young boy named Leo stepped inside. He didn't have money, but his eyes were full of curiosity. "Can I just watch you bake?" he asked quietly. Mr. Henry smiled. "Of course," he said. "Baking is a kind of magic." From that day on, Leo came every morning. He watched the dough rise, helped sweep the floor, and laughed when flour covered his hair. The bakery no longer felt lonely. Then one evening, a letter arrived. The rent was overdue. Mr. Henry had 1 week to pay, or the bakery would close forever. He sat alone, staring at the paper, with just enough ingredients for one last batch. The next morning, Leo noticed his sadness. "What's wrong?" he asked. Mr. Henry sighed. "I might have to close this place." Leo thought for a moment and said, "I can help." He pulled out a crumpled notebook filled with hand-drawn coupons. 1 free cookie, 1 free bread. Share with your friends. Mr. Henry smiled gently. "You really think this will work?" Leo didn't answer. He just believed. The next day, people started coming. Curiosity turned into support. Support turned into friends. And soon, the bakery was full. By the end of the week, Mr. Henry had enough money to pay the rent, and for the first time in months, he smiled without fear. One afternoon, a woman named Anna entered. She supported small local businesses and had noticed the bakery's sudden popularity. "Why us?" asked Mr. Henry. Anna smiled. "Because kindness always gets noticed, even quietly." Then she turned to Leo and offered him an apprenticeship. "Your creativity saved this bakery," she said. "Never stop believing in yourself." Years later, Mr. Henry retired. Leo ran the bakery, keeping the same warmth and kindness alive. On the wall hung a framed, crumpled notebook of hand-drawn coupons, a reminder that small hearts can create big change. True change doesn't start with money. It starts with courage, creativity, and heart. Never underestimate the power of kindness or the person brave enough to believe.